Welcome to Fixing My Swing. I'm Sam here at Macro Golf, and we're going to be documenting my golf journey with Jack, our head of golf here, filming lessons, talking about on-course strategy, mindset, a lot of stuff we kind of delve into with our clients. I'm really excited for this series. I'm going to use you guys to keep me accountable, to make sure I'm practicing, and you'll be able to see kind of the progress from episode to episode, lesson to lesson that I'm going to have with Jack at the Full Swing EMA EA headquarters. Unbelievable facility, and we're going to have you on this journey to hopefully me playing some of my best golf. A bit of background into kind of where I am as a golfer. I'm off 11.5 at the moment. Been playing golf properly for about four and a half years now, and really wanted to break 80 this year. Didn't quite happen. We're going to delve into some stats and things like that. As you can see here on shot pattern, most of my strokes lost are through full swing. So either a driver off the tee and an approach play. So a lot of this kind of full swing work that we're going to be doing is needed. Basically, I'm not making swing changes just because I want it to look a type of way. I want it to perform a type of way. So there we go. I'm happy to have you guys on this journey, and let's jump into my first lesson with Jack.
Go ahead. Give me 3 swings.
Yep.
We'll talk through some tendencies, and we'll go from there. We'll have a little look, see what the blueprint's saying. So predominant miss is left right now, right?
Big miss left, yeah.
Big miss left. Obviously, still sneaking a few.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. The ones which are going right, high, floaty.
High, floaty like that.
Strike wise, okay.
Strike has been okay.
Okay.
Strike's been fun.
Okay. It's a nice one now.
Better.
When you're striking them nice, little fade coming out.
No, little draws.
Okay. So that one's a little bit off
Tiny
from where you usually would. Okay, fine. Go ahead, a couple more. Let's get a bit of a idea of the pattern of what's going on. Swing.
That's the one.
That's lovely. That's real nice. It's flushing it, Sam. Need to hold it. Shot.
Thanks.
Any time where a left maybe comes out more, like let's say we're on a golf course, is there a time where it might come out more, or is it in general, could just be any time, anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, off-speed shots, full-speed shots?
Probably more off speed.
Okay.
If I'm trying to take something off it, I
Okay.
feel like.
That's normal. Yeah.
Just feel like I'm just completely shut in the face.
Okay. What do you feel happens when you take off speed? So if I would ask you to take some speed off something,
Yeah.
what do you change? What is it you're changing?
As we've spoken about before, probably not very good at it, so I'd probably try grip down first.
Okay.
Or I try and feel like a bit more kind of held off.
Okay.
But
Slower one thing?
Try to.
Okay.
Just not very good at it.
Okay. So a little bit softer tempo.
Yeah.
The only reason I ask is because I think at higher speed, you compensate okay. Like you do. So basically, your tendency right now, from looking a little bit closer at this angle, you're getting a little bit of hip slide in the backswing.
Okay.
So everything's going a little bit laterally right, and which is fine. Like it's fine to obviously shift pressures that way, but when the hips go this way, we get a bit of lateral slide in the hips, and we start going back in this direction. You're not only going back to the left, you're also going
Up
this way towards golf ball, right?
Yeah.
So knee kicks in, this starts happening. So as we go this way, your return is that way, right? So you return back into the golf shot like so. So for me, I almost feel like we can work backwards and start going from backswing.
Yep.
Control the initial movement off the golf ball, trying to control
More that.
this. Yeah, trying to. It's going to feel to you like you're loading left side a little bit more, right? So it's like you're trying to pressure into that left side. So I want you to basically feel like you're trying to, as you do backswing, you're trying to load onto this lead side a little bit more.
Yeah.
Good. So if you go, okay, so go into your backswing for me. Good. You're almost trying to feel like this is moving that way.
Yeah.
This upper body is allowed to move off, right? So again, you're trying to disassociate the two. I know you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all right, it's all good. Trying to feel like you're disassociating the two. So this is going, it's going to feel to you like hips are going, or remaining loading into this left leg as upper body moves off. Yeah, good. It's trying to disassociate the upper half. So go there, good, and load that. Good, that's better, nice. Just give me a few, I don't know, let's say to the top, you're going to pause and you're just going to chip one down there, okay? Don't worry too much about strike, don't worry about outcome. To the top, load into that left side. Good, and then just chip one. Good, nice. Just going to get one of them on film, we'll see the reaction.
Cool.
Good. What do you feel like you're doing now? What's the motion?
Feels just like I'm staying left
Okay.
a lot more.
Okay. Feel like you're trying to apply pressure into the ground. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Stay there. Don't panic about me. I'll be fine.
Same again.
Yeah. If you could go slightly bit that way.
Slightly forward.
Yeah, slightly.
You right there?
Absolutely fine. No worries. You can kind of see here, you actually get a little bit of, if you watch your spine, you almost get like a little bit of reverse pivot, right? Just a fraction, which to me is kind of why we want to feel this motion where we're starting to separate. We're starting to feel like lead shoulder's actually getting off it a little bit more. For me, a feeling that's always worked to stop this feel, so stopping, even when someone gets onto their side like so, they always get a bit of this move. If you can kind of feel like the club gets away from you, and you're always going to feel wider and away. Yeah, good there. Right, that's going to stop a little bit of that action, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
And that I'm not shifting there then?
You're not shifting there, yeah, as long as, so your goal is like, imagine I'm holding your pocket, so you wouldn't want this, right? So there you go, that's better. So if you're holding that like that, that's better, good. Right, now push into me, so now do the opposite, you're going to basically reach me.
This way?
Yeah, good. That's what it's going to feel like. Good. Really pressure in that left side, okay? Very good. Very good. Very, very good. That was lovely. Right. Let me record a couple, I'll show you.
That same
feel, yeah. Literally just feeling like it will feel like you're actually pressuring and pushing left sided out a little bit more in that hip. Yeah, good. Good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it makes life a lot easier too, right? Like, if I know there's no physical restriction, there's no reason for him to be doing it.
Yeah.
There's no compensate. You're not compensating for something. You're just doing it for like, just because it's just
ingrained.
Not understanding the movement you're trying to make. Like, that isn't. There's no need. There's no need to be reverse pivoting, causing yourself to make all these compensations on the downswing, which just makes life harder, right? Whereas if you move almost more this way, you can actually start to learn to shift back onto it, right? So I don't think you're quite shifting as much as we would like, but you are. I mean, admittedly, you're just feeling the backswing out at the moment. So yeah, if we go top of swing. So obviously before you were making compensations on the way down. Yeah. So you were having to massively shift, start to kick that right leg out to find, so you're trying to find strike. Now, you don't need to do as many things, so you get into that position. Your only goal is to try and feel a little bit more of that way. So the upper body stays back a bit, and you're in there a touch more, okay? So it's just gonna feel like, again, the disassociation sort of remains. You get into that position a little bit more, load into that left side as much as you can, okay? It's going to really help with those draw feels. Good. Good. Just load as far as you can on that left side, okay? Good. Go for it. Good. Give me one at 70% speed.
70%.
Okay. Good. Good. Nice. Good flight. I reckon you got a bit more in you than that.
A bit more?
Yeah. I think that was a bit slow.
Yeah.
Let's say yardage wise, it's probably 155, 150,
okay.
something like that, okay? Nice. Love it.
This is where I think Jack just comes into his element, pulling me, pushing me, getting me to kind of pressure into certain areas. My brain, my body really reacts well to this type of training. Those kind of technical swing thoughts and stuff like that just seem to absolutely confuse me. But the body kind of seemed to react well to what Jack was saying. It really made sense in terms of staying onto my left side, which fixed kind of a couple of issues that I had been having. Typically, I get my hands really high so I don't get too much depth into my backswing. And obviously Jack's spoken about here that kind of swaying off with the hips. So really excited to kind of watch this progress and see if I can kind of ingrain this into part of my blueprint.
How's it feeling?
Feels really nice.
Okay, good. Under control?
Definitely.
Okay. Any comments?
We'll do that again.
Okay. Good. Load. Nice. Good. Love it. That's lovely.
Feels a lot more... There's a lot more weight on my left foot than I feel like normal.
Correct. I mean, for me, you actually unload so much in the backswing.
Yeah.
And there's never really a reloading period. That never really happens. You don't start to get this downshift in the actual transition itself. So for me, you almost just stay back, hang back, and your weight, your pressure's so far back. Like, we're probably looking at like a 60% on the right side of impact, which obviously is going to cause a whole lot of this motion. Like you're trying to find contact, right? It's difficult, and so the early extension to find room makes sense, right? So the more we can start to pressure ourselves onto this lead side, the better. I think for you, just a motion where you move the golf club already, because you don't have this huge change of direction, it's almost easier just to stay a little bit more on this lead side rather than go from there trying to pressure into the other, right? Some players do it, some players don't. So for me, I don't believe there is a right and wrong of how much pressure you load and how much pressure you take off. Like, that isn't, to me, the way to do things. It's more, you find out how you move, and then you try to cater it towards that. Whether you need, a touch more, for example, like a stack and tilt feel on the way back, or whether you want a little bit more of like how the long drivers move, where they move a little bit more off, a little bit more on. It kind of, one, it goes to your goals, and two, it goes to how your body's moving, right? So for you, that's going to make more sense. Okay. Swing. Very nice. Feel a little bit more on the planet, that one?
Yeah.
Good. Where's the path on that? Yeah, good. It's kind of where I want it. I want it that side of the golf ball.
Yeah.
2 to 3 is kind of where I'd like to see it. I mean, for me, if we're talking stock golf shots, that's 100% the move you want to be looking towards, yeah. Swing. Love that. Could probably load into that left side a touch more.
More?
Right.
Okay.
Touch earlier, I think, will make your life a bit easier, as opposed to trying to do it too late.
Okay.
Okay, so it's probably going to feel a fraction earlier. Good. When did you feel like you went there?
I feel like I went left, but then just like rushed it.
Okay. Give me one more, feeling the same thing.
That same.
Yeah, so path just got a bit excessive.
Yeah.
Good. Let's see that. Path just jumps up a fraction. Good shot though. Lovely that.
Just felt like I'd got here a little bit
quick.
A little bit earlier, and then
Yeah, got
had
you.
some actual
Okay.
force to press off it.
Uh-huh.
Path just going a bit.
Yeah, it goes a little bit too high. That's all. Let me just film one from down the line. Same thing. Do same feel for me. Spain. Nice golf shot.
Thanks.
Okay. So here's a drill I'd get you doing. Okay. So I think you're doing the right thing. You're like trying to move left. It's almost getting you in a spot where you kind of get a little bit cramped up though. So
Okay.
trying to learn the timing of it. Okay. So I want you to go feet together, club behind ball, and you're going to start your step left as our hands get to hip high. Okay. So that's when my actual move's going to start there. Move more in that direction. It's going to obviously be a little bit low flighted, but that's going to get you moving in that direction in the right time. Okay, so it should help you process the sort of movement patterns of where you're looking to go, rather than guessing every single time. It should give you a little feel like, you know, if you go there and then you start pressing a little bit more into that lead side, it'll make your life a bit easier.
So hands to hips.
Yeah, so you go hands to hips, then step. Good. So start with feet together, a little bit more behind the ball. Good. Feet, so hands to hip, and then you can step forward. Good. Nice. So have it earlier or later than what you're doing.
Let me do that again.
Okay.
Let me do it again. Probably earlier.
Cool.
I would guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey up.
there we go.
Tidy. And again. Good. Now show me what that force feels like in a golf swing without golf ball. Show me what that feels like.
Like just normal swing.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably there.
There you go. And again.
No, it was too
That
late.
was too late.
That was too late.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Yeah, good. Do that again. Go to the top. So you get into that position, load into the left. Good. And then from there, obviously you go there. I just want you to get out of it a little bit more. Okay. Don't be afraid to just rotate yourself a little bit more. Because sometimes you get into the position, you've got the forces going up through the body, and then you're just not utilising it.
Fun.
Right. So you've got the forces coming up through the ground. It's coming up through you, and then the next stage is to rotate.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I haven't done it.
Just stop it.
Just not doing it.
Yeah.
Right. So perhaps just carries on going out to the right hand side. Good. Nice. I'm expecting some neutral golf shots.
Okay.
Okay. Fraction of a draw maybe as a good or you know, slightly mistimed one maybe.
Yeah.
But I would say the as a whole that'd be very neutral. As long as you time it correctly. So you load into the left side at the right time, and then you just utilise that with turning. Okay, close. Any difference in terms of when you turned for you in your brain?
Late, I would say.
Correct. Hence the path jumps to 6.1.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Feel of when you go left and then turn. Okay, close. How's the strike there?
It's a bit toey, I think. Though.
Okay.
Strike was just off.
Good. check your alignment. Okay, good. Swing. Golf shot there.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Very nice.
Good.
Just felt like a ton of space.
Okay.
So like, actually feels like some of these I've got some room to let my arms come down.
Okay, cool. Good. That's good words. Swing. Golf shot there. Oh yeah. Bit of extra meat on the bone as well.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Feels easy. Like that didn't feel quick as such.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I
it just
understand.
felt like, I was saying to Joe the other day, like my left leg is pretty explosive.
Oh,
But
100%.
everything's just going always. this
Yeah,
way.
I mean, unfortunately, if you're exploding in that direction, it's not ideal, right? Like, if you're exploding up in that way, A1, mate.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. But, like, you're so explosive lower body, if the direction going in the wrong way, actually, it's quite destructive, right?
Yeah.
It's not ideal. It's all good being strong, but, like, if it's not going in the right forces, it's not ideal.
So we kind of managed to fix that sway pretty quickly, I would say, with Jack's help there. We just seemed to get a bit of an issue with path getting a little bit too far right, causing these kind of big overdraws, overpulls. As always, Jack kind of has an answer for that. Was talking about kind of where I'm feeling like I am getting weight into my left side. So that was a little bit earlier, and then just talking a little bit about rotation a little bit earlier, which was new to me. Both kind of new thoughts. We've never spoken about kind of getting that shoulder under and these kinds of concepts, but when I was starting to get it right with that left leg, as you can see, the club head speed kind of jumped up. I was striking it really nicely, and it all felt just like effortless speed. Really, it didn't feel like I was swinging quick at all, even though the ball was going maybe a club further than I'm used to, which is great, really exciting. To get left.
Maybe just came off that a little bit too much in the backswing.
In the backswing still?
Yes,
Okay. More left?
Yeah.
Fine.
That gets you get there, get a little bit behind it, get that way.
Okay.
Right. Good. Into that left, rotate. Swing. Shot me. Oh yeah.
That's
There
the
you go.
one.
Gained the club.
Yeah.
Not the goal, but always a byproduct. Got now one more flush. Went early. Spun a bit early.
Just rotated early?
Yeah. I think a big thing then comes down to being patient enough to get left, then get out, right? You don't just go there from the top, because that just gets you out in that direction, right?
Yeah.
You need to make sure you're patient enough with turn and the rotation, not to get that shaft getting steep on the way down, right? You've got to be careful. Get into that left, then turn. Golf swing. Touch open face.
Yeah, I think so.
Good move though. Look nice out. How'd that feel? I mean, that's what I mean. The numbers are good, right?
Yeah.
It's just a fractionally
Just a
open face to the
touch off.
path. Yeah, that's all. Oh, mate. Swinging it. Oh, wow. Pumped it long right. It's a weird miss. Long right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Very good. Go on, one more. Press that left side.
Yeah.
Spin out late.
My hands aren't too high?
No, they're fine. They're fine.
No, it's just fat.
Okay. So as feedback for you, when you catch one a little bit heavy, what I would say, your biggest byproduct is going to be whoosh, this getting you back.
Okay.
You just be behind it, centre of mass is behind the golf ball.
Okay.
It just makes it a little bit harder to find strike. You're lucky you're quite athletic.
Okay.
When you have been going there, you've still been able to strike it with all these moves of getting up, getting yourself away from the ground a little bit. The average golfer or someone who isn't as athletic wouldn't tend to do that. They would tend to top it or fin it or fat it a lot. Like they tend to be like, whereas you're actually finding contact. So it's just much more easy. If you can stay there, get out from there. Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. So what I want you to feel is just as a go-to drill. So add this into your practice routine. Okay. So I want you to feel like you are loading into your left side a little bit more. This is just literally going to be. This is not a 170-yard golf shot, right? Okay. We're just going to chip a few. We're going to hit it, and you're just going to practice the feeling of at impact and creating the room at impact. Okay, so loading to your left side, pressuring as if I'm almost at impact. So where I am here, I'm really pressing down into my left side, shaft forwards, and I'm really getting into it like so. And then from there, I'm going to go to here, and I'm basically going to turn. And the only way for me to hit this straight is to rotate, right? If let's say I don't rotate now, and I get into this position. Just goes really low along the ground and kind of a bit hooky, right? So your feeling is get lead side like so, pressure it as much as you can, get up to about halfway and turn, right? So it should be a little punch shot like that, okay?
Thank you.
That's okay. So good. Pressure it. More pressure on that lead side because obviously you're going to screw that way. Good. That's it because it's more of an impact, right? There. You're just going to go halfway and then you're going to spin on the way down. Very good. Any more? Okay, so strike better, path better, got rid of the left miss, okay, no more than weak sort of right ones, right? So it's much better, it's much more forwards, right? All of a sudden we're no longer over here, we're actually pressuring this left side, we're managing to, because you already create this shape, we're lucky we create this shape already, right? So we create that shaft lean through the hip, we're in a good spot, right? It's now just drilling it. It's now just putting yourselves in the spot so you can ingrain it. Again, the moves you've got are not body reasons. It's because you've ingrained a wrong pattern, right? A wrong foot pattern. So, like I say, do more of that drill where I've shown you there, and just try to do a little bit more methodical practice. So less block practice, more randomized. Try to get yourself in a spot where it's, you know, you create. I don't know. Let's do 10 balls to start with. That's how I'd structure a session. You go 10 balls. Hit some warm up, then go into that feel for, let's say, another 15. And then from there, I would start to create this is ideal. So you could have misses, right? So this pin at 176, you can't miss right of it and you can't miss the green. So you're basically just trying to find green, right? If you miss the green, you're going to take a 2-minute break. You're going to give yourself a little bit of repercussion. All of a sudden, you start to build pressure on that golf swing, pressure on the move. Your brain's going to want to go over here. It's going to want to go back to what's natural, and that's where you're going to start seeing results get worse. The good practice, you should be trying to make the results worse. I know that sounds weird. You should make practice as bad as possible. You should make yourself as bad, because then when you get on the golf course, it feels easier. That's the whole point. We don't want to gloss over it and make our egos really high and just hit loads of block practice and make ourselves great. Right? Really good.
It's awesome.
Nice one.
Cheers, mate. Right, there we have it. Lesson 1 done. Now on to me to get into the studio here, really ingrain those drills, really ingrain those kind of movement patterns into the swing, and hopefully after a while start taking them out onto the course and see what happens. I'm really excited for this series to have you guys alongside us, and yeah, here's to playing some good golf.